I just want to ask you one more question, Alfred, in connection with this beautiful full interview that we've shared today, and with so much gratitude for your time. But I've noticed throughout the interview that you use humor and you have such a fun and funny way of saying things and giving examples. I can really see your humor coming through. So I wanted to ask you, how do you see the role of humor in your world building work?
Yeah. Thank you. I think of humor as really central, because we have so many things that are very serious, that are very heavy, that are very, and they should be serious. They should have a lot of weight and a lot of um, earnestness attached to it. But when we stop laughing, when we stop finding things funny, I think we lose so much potential to inspire others, right? So I think especially of my dad, right? So my dad was a really, the word we have back home is ikjewi chasha, which is a common man, common people. And so he grew up and kind of raised me with that ethic that like you're never better than anybody else, and you're no worse than anybody else either. So like you're a common person. And I think about the way that he taught me. What we would say he was an iconoclast, right? So you would have a lot of people who might think that they were that they had to be taken seriously, like they had to be serious all the time. My dad would have been the first person to kind of make a joke, to crack a joke. So and part of his ethic was that if you can't laugh at yourself, then something's out of whack, something's unbalanced, something's not working. If you don't have the ability to laugh at yourself, sometimes I have to explain why I have a chuckle from time to time. It happens when I'm having a really serious conversation, and it's never helpful in that moment. But it's that reminder for me. Nothing is so serious that you can't laugh at something ridiculous. And when you have the ability to laugh at something that is ridiculous, when I say ridiculous, it is worth ridicule. And it's not everything, but when you have that ability to laugh at something that's ridiculous, then you're rooted, then you're grounded, and you understand what's actually happening. You're not too far up, you're not too far gone. And I think about my dad in that way, in that like he was a really rooted, grounded person, and being able to find your way back to who you are, using humor as that guide is really essential. So that really helps to diffuse a lot of tension, and it really helps to ground us and root us. So I really value humor as that ability to stay grounded and focused, right? When you're right sizing things, when you understand that something is right sized enough where you can laugh at it, or you have to make room for it, that's the filter that I run it through.